Martian Man TV, everybody welcome in. Y'all welcome with me this Thursday, July 25th, I believe it is. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it, but as of right now, I believe that's what the date is. And fortunately, y'all, we got bad news. I'm basically here to report to y'all that Boosie, aka Boosie Badass, aka Torrance Hatch or Hutch, however you say Boosie last name, is being re-indicted. Yeah, Boosie getting re-indicted. I just made a video. I made a couple videos about us celebrating him being released from the gun charges and him celebrating his freedom and me giving Boosie his flowers for being a stand-up father and, you know, certain things, him standing on that street life and not telling, you know what I mean, and hood code, block culture, you know what I'm talking about? But as I made that video, I say 4 hours later, not even 4 hours later, I was exposed to info that was saying that the feds was re-indicting Boosie. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Yeah, I'll be on the internet. I'm just like y'all. Even though I create content, I may be like, man, that's pure clickbait. I know for sure Boosie ain't just get hit with no re-indictment. How they hit him with a re-indictment? That's like refrying some beans. How you gonna refry some beans that's already done? So listen, how you gonna re-indict somebody who was already indicted, right? And then allegedly won. How he re-indicted? Like, I don't get the remix of an indictment of winning one, right? So somebody caught my attention and said that was a false victory. That he never really actually beat the gun cases in San Francisco or whatever that case was about. That he had a false sense of freedom and celebration. They say Boosie been out partying, celebrating with the family, posting stuff, talking about getting CCWs and enjoying the freedom of not being a felon or having your gun privileges restored back to you, right? Man, they telling me, or I've been exposed to see that was a brief reality for Boosie. That's not even really reality for Boosie. That this man is re-indicted. Like, that's crazy to me. That's crazy. So I want to show y'all the video of Boosie basically getting harassed by the police and Boosie singing one of his songs. I wonder what song he gonna be singing now, right? With the feds on Boosie heels again.
Wanna talk shit? You wanna run your mouth? You want some gangsters front your motherfucking house? We'll set this bitch off. Set this bitch off. We'll set this bitch off. Set this bitch off. Look, bitch, you wanna talk shit? You wanna run your mouth? Bitch, you want some haters front your motherfucking house? We gon' set this bitch off. Set this bitch off. We gon' set this bitch off. Set this bitch off. I'm performing in front of fans on the highway. Cities, fuck them. Narcotics, fuck them. Feds, fuck them. DA, fuck them. We don't need you bitches on our street. Say with me, fuck the police. Fuck the police. Without that badge, you a bitch in a half, nigga. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Need to know. This is pocket change. 30,000. This is what I keep in my pocket to spend a day. What you make a year?
That's a nice change, sir.
What you make a year? 40? 38, right? 38, what you make a year in Fairburn? What you make a year? A little more than that? Oh, okay. If you ever get tired of working for them, come work for me. I'll pay you double. I'll pay you double. If you ever get tired of this shit, because you don't talk much, I like you. So if you ever get tired of this shit, I will pay you double. And get your dick sucked anytime you want it. Anytime. Yeah. By black women. Anytime. By...
Y'all, that's pretty harsh. That's pretty, to make my point.
Finna perform a concert.
About Boosie, that's the point I'm making. Boosie beat a life sentence. So it's not far-fetched to feel like the feds really, they want him for something. We seen how they did with OJ. OJ beat their case, but then they locked OJ up for taking back his own property, his own belongings. You feel me? He got railroaded and he got payback. Pac, rest in peace. Pac shot them officers. Halloween. What they do? They always had they always wanted revenge for that. You don't think they wanted revenge for that? That happened in Atlanta. You don't think they wanted revenge for Pac shooting a cop? Stop it. Then he making songs and being cocky about it? Stop it. We know how it go. That's why we do the things that we do. That's why we rub it in their face. That's why Boosie went live on this one with his little rap about the feds, about the DA. You heard him. F the police. And he's showing him offering the one cop, saying that that's what he's spending his pocket money is the cop whole yearly salary. Know what I mean? So y'all think the feds appreciate that? Y'all think the police appreciate that? You think the racist white people feel like that? You think they embracing that behavior? They despise that behavior. So for those reasons, this is why we do the things that we do. And we stand on things and say certain things. To hit a chord, to rub these certain energies a certain kind of way. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody ever discriminated against you or anything like that, you could develop an energy. You know what I mean? You don't necessarily got to be revenge, but energy. So, shouts out to Boosie, man. Tootie Raw, Poison Ivy. Shouts out to Boosie, man, and his family and him trying to get it together. Boosie, I'm going to tell you, this a minor setback. Stay focused. You ain't been smoking no weed. You've been staying out the way. You've been doing everything that they don't want you to be doing. Like, they want you to slip up. They want you to backtrack. They want you to start back stressing. They want your disease to beat you. So, despite you being a flawed guy, you know what I mean, is people that don't like you. Boosie, for Marlo Mike, you got people that don't like you for, could be a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not siding with the haters, but just saying, you gotta let things be motivation for you in a more positive note. Boosie celebrated and, got in his little body, he got emotional. And, like he said, for all y'all that, really want to see my downfall or, F you pretty much. I'm not, I done beat this gun case. But, it's unfortunate, man. The FBI, they coming with a re-indictment, allegedly making it seem like Boosie's a drug addict, and a drug addict with firearms equals not safe. No different than an alcoholic with guns. Y'all don't get me wrong. We can make a whole nother video about habits and addiction and its relevance to holding a firearm, whether it's tobacco or coffee or alcohol or weed or cocaine or Percocet, or lean, whatever drug we want to add into the equation. If we get technical about it, then it's all wrong. It's all bad. It shouldn't be we put weed because it mentally stimulates you or take you somewhere or affect everybody differently. No different than coke or heroin, or caffeine. That's what I'm saying. Or cigarettes, nicotine. So I'm just saying, all of them got different effects. But if we gonna do it like that, right? If we gonna say we don't want a felon with a firearm, which was always idiotic to me, because there you go again, separating a class of people by race using a different disguise. So a felon with a firearm, they gave you the black eye by making you the felon. You a felon with a firearm. So felon, that just automatically means you the scum of the earth because you a felon. So it was a felon with a firearm. So we done got smarter to know that ain't holding no weight, and that you can't lock me up or give me more time for being a felon with a firearm. But now if they make you a drug addict with a firearm, that's something different. You see what I'm saying? That's something different to add to the equation. Who y'all think is gonna affect more? People of color? Who y'all really think is gonna affect more? People from the hood? People from the suburbs? Middle class? Broke, poor, impoverished? Rich, bougie, baller? Who you think is gonna affect more? I'm just saying. So that's where we at right now with the whole Boosie equation. And I've been happy for Boosie. I celebrated. I've been celebrating. I high-fived and saluted you from Martian Man TV, from my platform, from my channels. And then it's happened. I appreciate y'all, man, for rocking with Martian Man TV. I definitely not gonna hold y'all and make this no super long video about us re-announcing that basically Boosie is getting re-indicted. It's just something I wanted to touch bases on. Like, this kind of made me feel some kind of way, in a sense. Like, dude, it's Boosie. Like, dang, that's cold. So all that Boosie estates and him building that block with the apartments or whatever he got going on for his kids, like, those are great accomplishments. So now it's putting Boosie back into the seat of him having to go in that mode where he don't know if he finna go back to prison. You know what I'm saying? He don't really know. So the narrative of him celebrating and have a celebration, or him having a celebration, is now a false narrative, man. Like, that's sad to me, man.
In front of the police. They got me pulled over again. You want to talk shit? You want to run your...
So this was Boosie last year. I believe it's in Georgia. And he felt like, he was getting harassed by the police. And this is the type of stuff that the state and the police and the DA, and they use this type of stuff against you in court. So Boosie, this definitely went viral. Made a video of him making a song about his feelings and outlook towards him experiencing the situation that he going through. So y'all know how it go. You make a bed, you basically you gotta sleep in it. If you've been around a little bit to see, like me, I follow the rappers. So even if I was a little kid in '93 and '94 when Tupac was around, right? So I'm a little kid. I ain't old enough to really process everything that was going on back then. But now that I'm older, I can see things based off what happened after that. For our generation in 2024, it's pretty much the same. So it's like, and y'all know Boosie, you know, he look up to Pop, which is great. You gotta be able to deal with what come with that, bro. Like, you know, that ain't like Pop. So you kind of built your house on being the real ninja or the real NIGGA. So you pretty much you gotta stand on that. I mean, to the end. I mean, that's the vacuum that you've been sucked into. So you there. Regardless of how much dirt the vacuum cleaner accumulate, you there. That's your avenue. That's your lane. That's your street. So Boosie can't really do nothing but embrace that up to this point. He can't flip the script now. Cause then now I'm gonna look at you like you soft. Or don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking you if you're playing a role to get mercy or lesser time. Let me keep it 100 with that. I'm not knocking you for being smart. But on the flip side, they like, yeah, Boosie said if now that he done beat the case, he gonna stop doing this and yada 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 this. And I'm like, he gotta be true to himself at all times. This is when life bites us too. When you lie to the public. See, you can lie to the public, but you can't lie to the Most High, and you can't lie to yourself. So you could tell YouTube anything. You could tell Facebook anything. You could tell Instagram anything. You could tell Twitter anything. You know what I mean? But you know you. You know you, Mr. Boosie. So for the most part, you knew you had really quit smoking weed because of the case. That really wasn't your personal choice. Like you went cold turkey because you didn't like smoking weed. You went cold turkey because you ain't had no choice but to stop smoking weed. You dealing with a Fed case. Guns involved. They got footage of you at a video shoot with a gun in your back pocket. So I wish Boosie the best. Free Boosie. I wish Boosie to beat this somehow. And for him to get his rights restored to him. And anybody who flawed or made a mistake, man, and then changed their life around and their ways, and improve themselves and how they moving, you know, I salute you. We salute you here at Martian Man TV. So, yeah, y'all, this is a bittersweet celebration as far as I'm still happy for Boosie and his accomplishments, but that's crazy to get hit with a re-indictment, man. I don't know where the miscommunication came in at, or how was it told to Boosie where he get the false narrative that this case was gone? Or was it that cold-blooded that he did quote unquote beat it, and the feds just came with that re-indictment. Like, I don't even hit him with that like that, based off him smoking or him being an addict. The crazy part is, I've been hearing Boosie ain't been smoking weed. That he being healthier, he eating better, he living better. So we gotta figure out where this fire coming from with this case. Meantime, between time, y'all hit that like button and that subscribe button. Share this. Much love, Martian Man TV, Mark Walker Media. We'll be back.